Hi y'all, my name is Taylor Ann and welcome to My Little Creative Life. In today's video, I just wanted to do a journal process with y'all in my number 22 composition notebook about the Ren Fair. We went to the Scarborough Ren Fest over Memorial Day weekend. It was so hot. I'm pretty sure I got heat stroke. But it was so fun and so worth it. This is only my second ever Ren Fair, and I'm just like loving them so far. It is so fun to dress up and see everybody's costume, and there's so many like booths and vendors and performers. It's just so much fun. So of course I had to memorialize it in my junk journal. So I'm starting with the like pamphlets. I think you can purchase these, but I found both of these brochure pamphlet things just left at the fair, discarded. So of course I picked them up, and I'm gonna use one of them for like bits and collaging and journaling, and I'm just gonna save the other one so I can still kind of like look through it and get all the memories from it. So I just took the cover of the brochure, pamphlet, map, whatever you want to call it, and that's gonna be kind of my title page for this chunk of journaling. And I just added a little like washi tape border with some gold skinny shiny washi tape. I feel like that makes like a frame around your images, so if you don't cut them out precisely, like they're not straight, or as you can see here, I just use a ruler to kind of quickly rip out images from magazines. This is how I like collect fodder or images for collage. I just rip them out of a magazine and use my ruler straight edge to kind of tear them out. I'm not too fussy about straight lines and all that, but this is a quick and easy and semi-precise enough for me, at least, method. So I'm just going to go through this entire brochure. Like I said, I have two of these to work with, so I'm going to keep one for memories and I'm going to tear apart one for collaging. And yeah, I harvested as much as I could out of the journal, and now it's back to adding it into my composition notebook. I was able to save the full festival grounds map, and so I want to keep it kind of intact, so I just kind of folded it so it would fit within the confines of the page, and I can like unfold it to reveal the entire map if I want to see the whole thing. I think maps and brochures and like these little, most of the time they're free. At the Ren Fair you do have to pay for the brochure, pamphlet, map, or whatever. They're just trying to make their money. But at like theme parks and stuff, you can pick up the park maps for free. Those make great souvenirs because it has all of the information from the like event, the location, performers. Map has the entire grounds, so it's just like a really good bits for your journal, because like I said, it has all the information right in there, and you can use like the little border pieces you can see here, filling up pretty much every single white space with collage. These were little magazine cutouts that have been sitting on my fridge for the last like month or two to remind me to go to the fair. You see the bubble fairy in the top left corner? She was the only reason, not the only reason, but I was so excited to meet her. I've been like following her on TikTok. I watch her lives, and I was so excited to meet her, but she wasn't there that weekend. So hopefully next time. But oh well, it was still cute. We saw so many performers, and amazing like costumes. Like I said, there's food. I got a pickle. If you ever take me to a theme park or really anywhere where they sell pickles, I'm gonna get a pickle. So tangent, but as you can see here, here's the full map. Like I said, it just kind of like folds out, and then you can see the full festival grounds on the back of it, because I had this like little bit on the left hand side that folded over. I just used another collage image that I tore out from our little magazine brochure thing. And that's our first 2 pages done. Look at that, going so fast over here. This is like over an hour's worth of footage, so I tried to speed it up. I'm not sure if y'all would like to see, I don't know, it in real time, but it would just take so long. So I'm just gonna kind of rush through this because I have so much stuff. Like, it was such a fun weekend. It was Memorial Day weekend, so it was like a long weekend. So we went Sunday and Monday, and I think it was the hottest days of the year so far. And Texas humidity is no joke, y'all. I am struggling. I lived in California for 30 years, and it's a dry heat. So I'm struggling already, and it's only like May. I'm not sure how I'm gonna survive June, July, and August, but pray for me, y'all. Anywho, I used this little blue baggie that we got off of a souvenir we bought. I try not to buy too many things because I'm poor. But, you know, you have to pick up a little souvenir here and there. And there's just like so many amazing things. It's like all of the booths, or most of the booths at least, are filled with like handmade, handcrafted, artisan material. And so like there's a price on that, and there should be. Artists should be paid for their work, but like I said, I'm poor, so I try not to buy too many things. Instead, I just collected business cards and receipts and trash, like this water bottle container. I was trying to stay hydrated. Like I said, it was like 90 or 100 degrees in the Texas humidity. I was trying to stay hydrated, but when water bottles are like $4 a piece, you know, I wasn't drinking them as much water as I should have been. I had this little like Texas cutout, and then this little Buc-ee's cutout, and then it's kind of in the middle of nowhere, or it's in like a little small town, but there was a McDonald's by the fairgrounds, so we grabbed a McChicken on our way home. I don't eat too much fast food. I try not to, at least, but when I do, I want to remember it, shame myself for it. I'm just kidding, I would never. But I did think the little bag was cute, and it reminded me like of our little McDonald's trip and our little Buc-ee's trip after the fair. So I'm just kind of collaging and going through all of my bits to see what fits on the page. I either try and do like a color kind of theme or just whatever fits, honestly. However I can get the composition to look correct and balanced. I had that little border piece out of the magazine, brochure, whatever, pamphlet, and it's just a perfect little like border, and it fills up some space, so I didn't have to use like all my washi tapes. I'm in an apartment right now, we're moving into a house in the next month. I'm so excited, but a lot of my supplies are in storage at the moment, so I am just like using what I've got, and it's been like really fun and creative. I really like this like style of journaling, and not relying so much on my craft hoard because it is extensive and expensive. But extensive, expansive. I have so much craft stuff, more than I'll ever be able to use in my entire life. I'm so excited to get my grubby little fingers back on it in a new craft room. It's gonna be amazing. I'm so excited, if you couldn't tell. But like I was saying, it has been really fun to just kind of go back to basics and have like really limited supplies that I'm working with, just working mainly with ephemera, and stuff like that. So I'm just collaging, fiddling with it, seeing what fits where, what kind of goes with what. I think the blue and the red and the yellow colors go really well together. That dragon sculpture was amazing. It was like a metal artist, and his pieces were huge, or their pieces. I didn't meet the artist, so I'm not sure, but their pieces were giant and spectacular. So amazing. I think it was one of my favorite booths, like one of the most impressive artisans that I saw there. It was just beautiful. I can't even describe it. But yeah, I'm just gonna add a little washi tape. I like the gold washi tape. It kind of feels like it fits on the theme, and it's very skinny, so I can like put a little bit here and there and everywhere. And I just love a little shiny here and there. Added some stickers. I don't feel like they really went with the vibe. I might go back and take those off. I don't know. That was very random to include, but on to the next page. I've just got more little bits here, and you can see I busted out the paper trimmer. Like I said, most of the time I just use the edge of a ruler and tear things, but if I need to trim a little bit off of a page, I'll bust out the paper trimmer. And I just had some like watercolor splotches on this page, probably trying to clean off my paintbrush after another little project, but I'm just gonna cover them with collage. I really liked these articles, and of course I'm filming, so of course I run out of adhesive, right? I feel like it's the natural law of making videos that something has to go wrong. But moving on, I found this little flower at the RenFair, or my partner found it, and he picked it up for me. So I wanted to save it because it's so sweet. So I just used a pointy, stabby, very sharp awl or sharp tool, whatever, to make a little hole that I could thread the paper clip through. Then I used a little bit of super glue so it wouldn't like wobble around, and now I've got a giant, beautiful flower paper clip. It's gonna look so cute, like poking out the top of this journal, and it just makes me so happy because, like I said, my partner found it for me, and it just brings happy memories. On this page, I'm doing like a little collage of all the little performers that we saw. The Menage a Moi comedy man was so funny. He was one of my favorite shows or things that we saw at the RenFair. He was so funny. I definitely have to look up his social media. Maybe I'll try and include it in the description if you guys are interested. But yeah, it was so good. So I'm glad I have his little picture in here, and it's not even like I had to print my own photos. I just used the photos that were in the brochure. I added a little logo up there at the top, and then this little leaf garland that I just popped into the screen there. I'm gonna harvest a few leaves off of it and just add them in the bottom corner there in a little like heart shape, and I had those leaves in my hair, and it kind of looked like a green garland crown, or like, it was just really cute. It was part of my little like RenFair outfit. Maybe I can insert some photos, I'm not sure. I'm pretty rusty at making videos. It's been so long. Like I said, I moved to Texas, so things have been up in the air. Next page, I glued 2 pages together, and I will do that sometimes just to reinforce these pages because they're kind of thin. It's just like a composition notebook paper, so it's not amazing. So if you glue them together, not only does it like reinforce the pages, it helps me get through these books a little bit faster. I can usually go through one of these comp books in like a month or 2. And since I add so many layers to my books, it also helps like keep the books not as chunky, because I'm only necessarily filling them halfway if I glue half of the pages together. Okay, I'm confusing myself. Next page is a Buc-ee's page, because when you're in Texas or when you're in the South, you gotta go to Buc-ee's. I freaking love Buc-ee's. I've lived in Texas for like 2 or 3 months now, and this is my first time going since I've lived here. I just couldn't wait. I love Buc-ee's. There's brisket, there's beaver nuggets, and it's just so cute. So, of course, we had to go to Buc-ee's because we were out there. I'm surprised there's not like a Buc-ee's closer to Dallas, but I guess it makes sense. They're like out on the road. So yeah, we had to go to Buc-ee's because we were close. So next page, we went to Buc-ee's after our first day, and then like went back to the RenFair because it was Memorial Day Monday. I don't know, I'm confusing myself. Anywho, things aren't really in order. That's what I was trying to say. But yeah, I'm going to use more of those little leaves to do little hearts around the page, because I think this is one of my last pages and I was using my last little bits of ephemera and stuff, so there was some like empty white space, so I just used those little leaves and made little heart shapes with them. And I'm gonna do some doodle stars. I don't know what it is about doodle stars, but I just think they like tie the page together, or they like make it look more journal-y. I'm not sure. Here's me ripping out some pages because I'm done with this journal. I'm so done with this journal. I think I've been using it for the last 2 or 3 months at this point, so I am ready to move on. So if you guys want to see a flip through of this journal, let me know. It'll probably be next week's video, so make sure you're subscribed. Shameless plug. I'm just kidding. But if you do want to see more of my journals, I have a full playlist with all of my composition notebooks, and like I said, make sure you're subscribed if you want to see the full flip through of this journal, not just the RenFair pages, because there's lots of memories in here. I love these journals so much. Here you can see I'm just adding my little paper clip back on, and that pretty much wraps it up. So let's take a little gander, a little peek at the pages that we did today. I've been journaling for so long, the sun has come out. Let me just get a little situated here and we can do a full flip through. I love how the flower pokes out of the top. I think that's just so magical. And then I use this little price tag sticker to do like a little tab there to start our pages. The full map that flips out, this pocket full of goodies, all of the like postcards and business cards and information that we got from the festival. We saw this bird show. It was so good. I love birds. So just like seeing those like little things triggers those memories. And then in the McDonald's bag, I'm just gonna keep the full brochure that I didn't cut up and cut apart, so I can still flip through it, see all the memories and stuff, but I used the other brochure to do the collage on these pages. So here it is. I love the little leaves. I love Buc-ee's a lot, as you can see. I love beaver nuggets, so good. More collage from the page, and yeah, pretty self-explanatory. I guess you guys just watched me do this entire thing, so not much to say other than thank y'all so much for hanging out with me. Make sure you're subscribed, and until I see you on the next one, stay creative.